Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Denver Broncos. In line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stones. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well.
You remember that boy right there.
But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work.
That boy Devontae was running that ball.
Try it again later.
It'll be
actually, Melvin was running that game, running that ball too.
Down.
Both of them were.
Oh, big hole right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. KJ Hamler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. J.J. Nelson now to return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think.
What? How is that a block in the back? How?
The schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit.
How is that blocking the back? How is that blocking the back? How is that blocking the back?
Number 2, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs.
How was that blocking the back?
But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying, all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how... Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. Jameis to throw it. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Micah Parsons, the rookie out of Penn State, in to drop him for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Winston's throw there, complete to Hamler. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Okay, ain't going nowhere.
Defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
22 yards there, a first down. Prescott to throw it.
Sertan! PS2! PS2!
And the Broncos will take over possession here.
You tested it.
44. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize.
That boy
Put these behind
threw
them,
it to
have that short
PS2.
memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for the rest of the ball game.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, it's Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or 2 short.
But you know that's fair, though. No, this
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 7-7, our score after 1.
That's true.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Yes, sir.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only needed a few
Oh,
inches.
no,
And
bullshit.
they
You know
didn't
we was
get much
getting
more
that.
than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Oh, we got scheduled.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
6 yards left on 2nd down. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And
Moody needs to get
there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. This is Figatopo, what a catch. And he takes it down to the
That boy
13
fat
and
balling
picks up
today.
the first.
Oh, that boy fat balling today.
7-yard 3rd down
Oh,
conversion.
man. You can't even be mad at that one. That boy fan caught that hoe.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this will leave him a yard short.
Oh, yeah.
Nice pickup
Oh, yeah.
of
That's a
9
fall forward
yards
guy,
on
100%.
1st down.
Go
That's a
fall
strong
forward.
pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive
fall
line and
forward
running
guy,
game imposing its will.
Williams going to
He a
get it
fall
again on
forward.
2nd down.
He a fall
And he'll
forward
take it
guy.
into the end zone for a Denver
The
score.
fall forward guy.
Javonte Williams, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Nah, I knocked 2 of them down, man. 2 of them. It wasn't just one. That's the one you
Set for
seen.
this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Yes, sir.
Where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of
Yeah, I see
bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there,
I'll give you my third string tight end.
And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on
We'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that.
So a decent gain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They run the counter.
Yes, sir.
Pollard. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
I don't know. Everywhere I put him, he just gets beat, man. I don't know what it is.
Working against those safeties, and you know, partner, If you get your hips turned the wrong way,
he just I don't know.
And a big play resulted right there.
Might need just to put him out.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Pollard going to try the right side. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Wright completes it to Jarwin. Touchdown, Cowboys! Blake Jarwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
I've been off this year, man. Off. I got the worst defense in the league right now. Worst defense in the league.
Now this is going to be a return from the back line of the end zone.
And like a middle of the pack offense. We're going to be fine.
The field ready to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
So you want to do that?
Winston now from the 50. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Let's go. We'll take it. Let's take it.
The free safety rolling into position.
We'll take it.
Had it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Yes, sir.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
It's probably, like I said, bro, I'm not reading the field well. It's not playing well.
1st down, Winston. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Touchdown, Broncos.
He said, Diggs. Oh, yeah, we're going to expose Diggs, though.
And the Broncos have broken the
Remember, at the time, he was so slow you couldn't play him as a corner? That shit was hilarious.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. This return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
What you think? Great field position for who? For me?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Jarwin. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep down.
No, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I put my best slot in there. I knew you was going to him. It was only a matter of time.
About this offense as we play here in week 9 of the 2021 season.
Normally,
you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. Remember, they've had their open week already, so this is going to be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next one. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Final play of the half. Prescott. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Here comes Nelson.
Oh.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard past there.
Oh,
to
he
the
hurt?
21.
Oh, shit.
And a look now at Nelson, who remains
Nelson,
down.
my
He
kick turner.
appears to be shaken up a bit. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start the second half here with Williams. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside
Back
and be right
spasms.
back. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And a run like that shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever seen Javonte Williams play. Compact, strong, physical runner. He ran for 1,000 yards at North Carolina. In fact, it was over 11
And no
and
offense.
19
Yeah.
touchdowns in addition. And that's despite sharing the backfield with another 1,000-yard rusher, Michael Carter, who was taken in the 4th round by the Jets. Najee Harris and Travis Etienne were taking over him. But many thought that Javonte Williams might be the best back in the draft.
That's that more. That's what Gordon. See, that's the thing. Gordon is good enough to be a back. It's just Javonte here.
They're playing this game now.
Javonte the bell cow.
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got speed, but I got power.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Simple drag route here, lined up.
Hey, you know, 1 yard? Oh, yeah, you know we get 1 yard. Hey, what we do, I tell you, we fall forward. We fall forward. We fall forward, baby.
The Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Judy? Yeah, he is.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. From the red zone now, Winston.
1-on-1. We'll take those. Thank you, Diggs.
This is caught by Sutton. Touchdown,
Thank you, Diggs.
Broncos. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and
Keep
drive
playing with my boy.
down the field to extend their lead.
Boy, Court getting paid. Timmy just got paid.
And the lead now up to 14.
Tell you, boy, these receivers serious. We just need a QB can throw the ball, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown
yes, sir.
a minute ago
Dan
change
Brown.
the thinking
You know
here at
him.
all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
Oh, really?
urgency has
Von,
to
you
start
ain't being
setting
hurried
in.
by Miller
You can't go
name.
out there and go 3 and out
Oh,
and run
damn
the risk
day.
of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On third down, it's Prescott.
So you think that's fine.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fine.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. On play action, Prescott. Well, there's Gallup. Nice catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Damn.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll throw again. Prescott, flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Play action now. Prescott. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a give here to Pollard. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Nah, ain't rocking me. Ain't
That's
rocking
going to
me.
go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott.
Oh!
Throw, it's complete. And a nice job there.
I was shocked you actually threw that right there.
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Prescott.
Oh, you got me shitting me, man. That's what I said. These niggas weak, man.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Never seen niggas.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start.
I'm 6 and well, not 6. I'm 5 and 3. I'm 5 and 3 right now.
The Broncos on the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be, and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Look at that. They make a play on it. Boy got hit.
carry by Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I don't appreciate it. It's like, okay,
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking. And that's from the offensive line creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Here's Prescott.
Bro, this man gets fucked off for fun. Damn, Callahan.
Shy of the 10. Over there and another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And you know who that is. That boy got 5 rushes for -7 yards.
It'll be second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Prescott off play action. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, yes, sir, Pat! Let's go, Pat! Let's go, Pat!
Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over
Let's
here
go,
on the
Pat.
INT at their own 5-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9.
That's that boy Javonte, man.
Officially, so 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They run it again.
Hey, that boy, man. He that boy.
The 16-yard line.
He ain't going nowhere.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in, even though they have the lead.
Somehow you give me that, y'all.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection.
Yeah, but y'all signed to that contract.
Not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands
exactly.
of your running back.
Nah, you can't do
Take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the
He is like that, man.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm telling you, he like that. He's serious.
School football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
There it is.
Right up the
there it is.
Through 3 quarters, no reason to
there it is.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 23-yard line. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game
What you mean?
Tap those mastodons you have, guys. Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Winston to throw.
Yeah. They're all cool.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But
cool
that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
I'll tell you, boy, Baron Browning has been a bright spot on this defense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
Oh, Jamudia!
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best. But these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Well, I see nothing.
Brandon, let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Touchdown, Broncos! Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately,
yeah, because PS2 locked that boy up, man.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility.
PS2 locked him up, man.
More than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
Wait, he on this side.
Like
on this side. Oh no, on it.
One last shot now for Prescott. And he's got his receiver Cooper. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone.
I didn't realize he was on that side. It was too late. I was like, he on the right side.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time.